John 10:10 is a very familiar scripture for most of us. I'm sure you've heard it preached plenty before. And it simply says, the thief comes to kill, steal, and destroy. We're going to get to that in a minute. But I want to look at this next verse. But I have come, Jesus said. I have come, that they may have life, and that they would have it more abundantly. Now, when I tell you that God has a wonderful plan for your life, that sounds good, but some of you have heard that over and over and over again, that it's kind of become Christian cliche for many of us. It's like, what does that mean? Wonderful plan for my life. That sounds great, but what does it mean? And unfortunately, it's been misused by a lot of people that want to put words in Jesus' mouth that says, I have come to give you more cars and a better bank account and a larger house and a life of ease and no suffering or pain. And that's certainly not at all what Jesus was saying when he said, I have come to give you life. Right. Life right there in that instance is a Greek word zoe. It's fullness, it's vitality, it's energy, which is great. But in a chapter later, when Jesus rises Lazarus from the dead, he kind of gives us a better description of what this life is. He says, I am the resurrection and the life. When you follow me, though you may die, you will live. So the life that Jesus died to give us is a resurrected life. And I love what English Bible commentator Matthew Henry, you may have read some of his commentary in various ways, but what he says about this abundant life is that it's something greater. It's something more. It's a life with advantage. The abundant life that Jesus died to give us is the life of advantage that Mary Magdalene found when she overcame a passive demon possession. Become a follower of Jesus that the early church writers called an apostle of apostles. The life of advantage is the life that Peter found when he overcame the torment, I'm sure, of denying Jesus 3 times to become the man that stood up on the day of Pentecost to preach a salvation message to 3,000 people that were added in one day. It's a superior position over the enemy. That's the life that Jesus died to give us. And I can preach this message wherever we are in the world. I was in India just about 3 months or so ago, and I could preach this message because this life is not health, wealth, and the American dream. It's a life of superior position over the devil. It's a superior position over his influences, over his guilt, over his shame, over the sin. And that is a message that will translate into any culture, into any language, and in any country. Amen. That's the life. Jesus came that we would have a life that's made new and made right. Not haunted by the past, but made as if the past has never happened. Are you happy about that this morning? Amen. All right. Jesus came for us to have a new life, made new and made right. Not haunted by the past, but as the past has never happened. And the devil is absolutely scared stiff of anybody achieving that kind of a life.